cuidado, a ver si te conviene invertir en un objetivo que vas a usar. Igual te conviene alquilarlo.
Madera antigua y cosas
Es que tiene poca posición de campo. Hay que tener, bueno, en principio es una superficie plana.
o bueno, directamente con la 850 tiro la foto y recorto.
No es una trampa. Si no aprovechas al 100% la capacidad que tienes.
Es que la idea es esa, el macro, por eso te lo digo.
Si tú tienes que valorar, tienes que prever si lo vas a usar mucho o no. Si no, te conviene alquilar.
No, yo creo que sí, porque acabas usándolos hasta el final. Porque también mis padres se pueden gastar una barbaridad de dinero.
Sí, pero me extraña que sea por la tarde también, más que nada por horarios institucionales, no suelen estar. Pero bueno, pregunta abajo a Carla o a Salar y
Tengo esa duda que me está corrompiendo por dentro. Se no ha quitado el 85%.
tú vete a lo que necesites de manera más urgente.
Yo sinceramente, ¿qué tipo de fotógrafo vas a ser?
Si te conozco desde hace 2 meses.
Sí, pero has visto mis fotos.
Estás explorando, no te puedo decir que estás en un tipo de fotografía todavía. Ni siquiera lo vas a saber el año que viene. Es demasiado pronto, no te angusties.
Entonces, ¿qué me recomiendas hacer?
Algo versátil y bueno.
Y versátil y bueno, que estamos hablando de un 85, 1.4, una cosa de estas.
Focales intermedias.
85.
Algo que te valga para un poquito angular, pero también que puedas jugar un poquito. Que no te quedes corto, que no digas, quería hacer un retrato y no puedo. Hola,
Así
Eva.
como...
Hola.
Hola.
Rafa. Eva.
Mucho gusto.
She's also a professor here.
Ah, okay.
And she has to be here to know how is your workflow and stuff.
Sure.
We are like spies here.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's perfect. Hello. Okay.
Hola, guapa. Que te vas, que te vas. Bueno, hola chicos. Aquí tenéis a Rafael de Huawei, todo un lujazo. Aprovecharlo porque la oportunidad, ya sabéis, ya tuvimos un briefing, sabéis que la oportunidad es muy grande. Entonces, bueno, pues está aquí para todo lo que queráis preguntar, está con el mejor de los ánimos y las ganas y con una paciencia infinita.
Sí, sí.
Entonces, bueno, veremos al final a ver qué tal todas vuestras creaciones y acordaros de que a partir de aquí se abre un periodo de concurso en el que, bueno, os traeré un poquito todas las imágenes que tenéis que subir y demás,
Sí.
¿vale?
Sí.
Tanto Iván como ella, los dos, van a estar también como profesores, son profesores de diseño y fotografía, cualquier duda también están ellos para echaros una mano, ¿vale? Bueno, pues os dejo y
See?
good luck.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. I have a very important question first. Should I speak English or you want to try some Portuñol? Because I'm from Brazil. So I speak Portuguese. I can try to speak some Spanish. Or at least you can speak to me in Spanish and I reply in English. It's okay to be a mix? Okay, okay. Yeah. So I will do in English. It's more comfortable for me. Okay. So yeah, it's working. Everyone has the computer ready. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I will start the workshop. I have a very quick presentation. It's 5 minutes. I just want to explain to you what this is about, what is a team, and how it works. I think some people here have a Huawei phone, right? Could you raise your hand? Whoever? So, okay, yeah. So you guys are the lucky ones who can try your design and see if it's working well. Okay, so a team, it's a phone customization, as you can see on this image. And the key point here, one of the main features of this project is that I know that there's a lot of students of photography here, some graphic designers, some into movies, but the point is that your artwork could reach literally billions of people. And I will explain to you where did I get this number from. So we get this number from this. Don't worry, this is the only chart in the whole presentation. It's not boring, so don't worry. In China, we have 220 million people that has a Huawei. And in Europe, we have 20 million people. So these 20 million people, if they access their phone for around 80 times a day, if you have your artwork in this phone, you literally have more than 1 billion perceptions from your artwork. So I think it's a pretty good business, like to, if you're not monetizing or trying to make money with it, at least you have a lot of visibility from your artwork. So that's in my opinion, that's one of the main points of a team. It's out there and there's a lot of potential, like there's a lot of people seeing it. So I think for us to understand how this team works, we need to understand the Huawei phone. So probably everyone knows that a Huawei phone works with Android, right? So the thing is that there's an Android operating on the phone, and over the Android there's another software that is the Huawei software. And that's the name of the software. It's called MUI. So this MUI, it stands for a short version for Emotion UI. And now we are in the current version number 8. So there's a different stuff. When you create a team, there's different versions for different mobiles. We will talk about that in details. But what you need to understand now is that Huawei has their own operational system. And that's the name. So once you are creating a team, you are creating a team for this operational system. And of course, like let's talk about more into the photography approach. When you talk about teams, the main idea is that we have wallpapers, 2 wallpapers, because there's the lock screen of your phone and the home screen of your phone after you unlock the phone. So if you are, let's say you're a photographer, you don't want to create icons, you just want to have your photos in there, it's fine. It's a team customization. You have 2 different images, and that's pretty much the standard sizes for both. So on the left, we have the Full HD to the lock screen, and on the right, we have the home image that will be, if you see, the phone is always the same on the left, is always the same proportion, so the user can change in the settings the photo if he wants to crop it to the left, to the right. So that's how it works in the photography approach for the images. And of course, a full team, a complete team, is once we have icons. So once we have the wallpapers and we have icons, here you go, you have a full team. So I think also that's another good point, like a team, it's a very good real case of user interface. If you want to try your first user interface or want to have a live user interface to show for your clients or to your portfolio, it's there. Like for today, everyone is leaving this room with a live wallpaper, with a live team, with live examples of user interface. So that's a pretty good opportunity to try how user interface works as well. And of course, it's limitless. Like we can, whatever you imagine, you can use it. You can have a photography that you crop into an icon. Like literally whatever you can imagine, you can create in here. So yes, as I said, once we have the icons, once we have the collections of images, we combine these into a specific file. And here you go, we have a team. Once you have the team, you can send this team online. And as I said in the beginning, you can reach millions, even literally billions of perceptions. So it's very good that you can reach 20 million people for free for your artwork. You just send the file and it's there. And also something that is very important to say is that doesn't matter if you are a photographer or a graphic designer or even illustrator. I put some examples here. These teams, they are the last ones that we got, and it's a very good example. For example, that one in the middle from designer, the first one in the left, is an illustrator from Madrid. So he sent his illustrations, he created a team, and in a week he got 11,000 downloads. So imagine, like in the next year, we are creating a monetization system. So 11,000 downloads, if you charge, let's say, €1 per download, I think you can make some money also. That's another key point. So you have publicity, you have revenue option, and you have portfolio cases, real cases in your portfolio. Yes, and I'm finishing the presentation now. I just want to say to you that everyone here, if you create 5 teams, and I mean 5 teams like unique icons and unique wallpapers, we will give you, Huawei will give you automatically a phone. The last one, the Mate 10 Lite. So you send to us 5 teams, and we send to you a phone. Just to show to you like how easy it is, and we are just trying to have a good partnership with the students here. We know the quality will be the best, so that's it. Like, since you want to try how it works, you send 5 teams to us, we send to you the Mate 10 Lite right away. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole presentation. Like, so now I will show you guys how to create these files and how easy it is. So yes. Do you guys have any questions? Any kind of questions to me? You can send me in Spanish and reply in English as well, just saying. So. Okay. So I don't know how you guys are with your computers. If you have a folder, you should have a folder with, I don't know where the IT guys put it, the folder. I have a different computer here. Can I check on yours? If you go... No, you should have a folder in, if you start, I mean, I have no idea. Maybe documents or it's...
I think we don't have permission.
Okay, no, but I mean, if you search for Teams... yes, should be...
What kind of folder do you mean?
It's a folder with all the files that we use. So if you put Teams... Yes, where is it? I don't know where it's located. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's it. That's everything I need. Hola. Okay, so everyone can see the files now? Okay, so I will show you briefly what each file is about, and then after that I will give like 10 minutes for each file so you guys can start to create your artworks and insert your artworks into the format. And my idea is to I will go quickly to each one of you, I'll give some helps. We go little by little and then we have everything ready. Okay? Yeah, so I would just see you as an example here. You guys have a zip called team template, right? So you just need to open the PSD files. This is how it should look like. If you look to my screen, you should have this group of files here, right? So wait till you guys open Photoshop, we can try this out. Also, I have a question here. Everyone has the design ready, the photographs ready, or what's the idea? You have your files here with you? No. You have photo? Yeah. Okay. No, but it's fine. I'm just wondering. Like, we can of course get images from image banks or whatever. We are just trying to exemplify how it will be. Okay. So yeah, everyone have the Photoshop open already? Okay. So I think we can start with the first file. Let's start with the easiest one. There's a file called preview unlock. So we open this file, and that file will be the one that will create the lock screen image, right? So for this one, there's no mystery. The mystery will come a little bit later. I will just explain to you all the files in a nutshell, then I go one by one, okay? This file, it will be the one that will create the lock screen, as I said. You literally just double click the layer, and here you go. You basically paste your image. Let's just edit something like this. Once you save the image that you insert here, or the edit that you did, it will be saved here, and that's it. But don't worry, I'm going super fast because I'm going back to this file. I'm just going to an overall. Okay. Everyone can see the file? It's working fine? Yeah, it's... I will show you. Yes, this one. Oh no, it's the unlock. Yeah, this one. So, okay guys, so the other one that we are using, it's this called widget. And this file here, it will be the one that we can customize the main icons. We have 8 icons in this one, and they are probably the most important ones. For example, contact, phone, camera. So here this Photoshop file is pretty important because we are doing a lot of things in the same one. We have icons, we have the widgets. For example, if you're listening to music, you can have your own background image, or even the icons for play or stop or stuff like that. You can customize everything. So you can change this. And also in this one, you insert the home screen, the other image that will be, once you unlock the phone, the other image will be also inserted in this PSD file. And of course, the other 2 ones here, we have, it's pretty much for icons. So today we are going to create some icons. So it's pretty much 2 families, 2 files to have a family of icons. So that's it. Like we have that's the logic of the files. Lock screen wallpaper, home. That one is the most important. Home screen with icons, and the 2 icons families in PSD. Yeah. So I think we can start creating as I said, we start with this one. So I think we can start with, we can just get some images from royalty-free banks, the ones that don't have any image, or any image from Google. We can just use them as an example here. So let's start with this file. I will go around here. So that's the time that I will give special attention to you guys, because we need to make this team work today. So let's do it. Everyone has a question about these files? I know it's a lot of information in 2 seconds. So, but don't worry, it's just a preview of how it will work. Okay, so I will work, guys, around here. If you have any questions, just scream my name, okay? Hi. So you know how it works? Okay. So yeah, I think also I will do something quickly here so you guys can see from my screen. If you have any questions, I will do step by step in here. So yes, guys, I'll literally do all the steps here. I have an image ready here. So as I was saying, for this layer, we double click in here. And then this is the layer that is responsible for the wallpaper. So we pretty much just display the image that we want here. We can arrange the proportion of the image just like the traditional Photoshop files. And doesn't matter if you have many layers, if you want to merge down the layer, it's the same thing. So I will use this one as an example. When I save the file and I close the PSD, it will look like this. So also, one thing that is important to keep in mind is that this file is this size. So it's pretty much a full HD size inverted. So we put 1080 on the top and 1920 and the traditional RGB files. So if you are creating if you want to crop the image before, I don't know if you can see well. I will open it here for the guys that can't see in the projector. So guys, this is the pixel that we should keep for the, is the, so you just create a file new, and then you just put the correct size in here. And then we can pretty much grab everything from here, like can go with the classic Windows background in here. Okay, so then we just resize the image here, and then we can select all, crop the image, and paste the image in. Something that we always need to keep in mind: we can't just put the image in here; it won't work. The correct way is to double-click the layer in here, and then paste the image, and then we save, and then we close. One thing that I recommend, as you can see here, usually the time or the messages is always in white. So one thing that I recommend is to always keep one layer of shade or something dark, so the user can actually see the numbers or whatever it's in the display. So for example, we keep this layer here just a little bit darker, and then it's more visible for the time and the lock screen. Cool? Yes, so you got the images here? You have the image? Yeah. So once you have your image, yes. Okay, so this one is the image that you want to use. Okay, so you can select, no, go to your image, I will show you. You can Control A, Control Shift, like this one, Control, like this, yeah. And then you go back to the file, this one. So double click here, cancelar. Yeah, it's correct, So then you Control V.
Control V.
Sí, Control V. No, V, de verdad. So Control V. Yeah. So can you see your image? It's not the correct size. So we can change the size of your image with this. And then we can, like, Control T is the one that selects the size. So for example, then you just need to hold the Shift, and then you just resize your image the way you want, Then you play the way you want to use it. So yes, that's how it should be. Yeah. Yeah. You need, you have everything already. Images, okay. Oh yeah, to find a picture is always something that takes some time. Okay, so to go back to your, you just save it, Control S, and then it's here. But can you see? You can't see the thing. So what I was saying is that one option is like we go back there, and then we create a new layer. We can use something like this. Yeah, we can use like something black. Oh, yes. Let's put something like this. And then we go, oh my god, it's in Spanish. Edit. Where is blur? Filter. Filtro.
No, desenfocar. Filtro.
Okay, edición.
Filtro. Desenfocar.
Ah, okay, okay. Here.
No, that's sharp. Filtro, desenfocar.
Ah, okay, okay.
Second one, then Gaussian.
The blur more, it will be desenfocar más, no?
Gaussian.
Okay.
Oceano.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, so we can play with it, or we can also do the classic way. You create like this. So we create a new layer, then we put here. You know, like, and then if you save it, it will look a little bit more visible. You know. Or also, there's another one that you can literally put a new layer of black, and then you just reduce a little bit. So it will be a little bit darker, and it's also more visible. So it depends on whatever you want to do it, you know, like it's pretty much just try the, yeah. Okay, you're welcome. You need some help?
Well, it's still. I added like a gradient. I'm Portuguese, so I don't understand the way this is organized.
Okay, okay, okay.
But yeah.
You're Portuguese?
Eu posso falar português, não?
Sim, sim. Ok, ok.
Pronto. Pus gradiente, mas continua bastante pouco visível.
Ok.
E se calhar tinha que ser mais forte ou assim, não sei. Eu estive a jogar um bocado com opacidade, a ver se.
Acho. Se você remover. É porque você está fazendo. Because you are doing everything in the. You need to do everything in this layer easier.
Oh, okay, so I just grab it and drag it to this layer?
Yeah, but there's something tricky happening.
But,
Yeah, it needs to be visible.
okay.
Yeah, you can't just grab. I think the best way is if you copy and paste, like Control A, X.
Because the image I'm using is exactly the size, 16 by 9. It's already correct, you know.
Yeah, but which one's the image? This is the image, right?
It's this one, yeah. It's
Yeah.
This one.
So if you select this and do like Control A,
Yeah.
Control X.
Yeah.
Okay, so you double click this one
Okay.
in the image.
Okay. And I say yes. I
Yes,
suppose.
yes. And then you just paste the image, Control V.
Like so.
Yeah. So, and now let's apply the shade, the gradient here. You can create a new layer,
Okay.
and then you can select the layer thing. Sorry.
I just use this one because it's this one.
Yeah, you hold, and
okay.
this one, yeah. So you just put, for example, I usually do with, you can play like from different angles and stuff. By the way, it needs to be black and white.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, of course, I know, no, it's a different language in the software, is always complicated. So,
Like so.
yeah, yeah. But then you can also invert, for example.
Yeah.
But in this case, you are doing the round one. I recommend this one.
Yeah.
So,
Then I would have to put the image over the gradient or vice
no,
versa?
the gradient is always on the top.
And I reduce the opacity, I suppose, no?
Yeah, you can, for example, put multiply in here, just to illustrate you. Multiplicar.
See.
Okay, so, and then you can play with the opacity. But,
okay.
but anyways, once you are done, you just save this file and close it, and then you can see the result here. So that's something that you need to go back and forward. So you go to the file, to the layer, double click the layer.
If I double click now, I'll go to where I was. Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
and everything is saved in here.
Okay.
So for example, in the future you want to change the image, but you want to keep the same layer, it's saved in here. So this is pretty much in the
Okay, it's straightforward, I guess.
yeah, but it looks very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah. Hi. You need some help?
I think I do.
Okay, let me. Do you need
I
some?
think we have the same problem.
Okay, so we can do. Yeah, let's do it.
Because, like, in my case at least, it's like I can't copy this and it's not pasting for some reason.
Okay. That's very weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just try to see if there's some technical. Oh, I think it's because this is. You put some effect, right?
Yeah, well, but I was trying to copy the one without the effect itself.
Yes.
It's not linked, I think.
Yeah. But the best, I think. You speak Spanish? What's the merge? Oh, here, like.
Yeah,
Combinado.
combinado.
Okay, so we can try. Let's see if it will work again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, thanks.
So it's because, and then we go back here so we have everything ready. It's because once we are using effects, there's a limitation.
Okay.
But I mean, if you want to keep using, what you could have done is to use all the effects in here. So, for example, you preserve these, and but I mean, one option is to say you have two PSD files, and that's the one that will be visible, you know.
Okay.
So I would just save, and so you this one in file you're done. Please save and close, and let's just. Oh, this is an. Oh, it's here. Okay, so here's your file. Yeah, I was just wondering if something happened, but yeah. So yeah, very nice. Okay, let's see. So you need help? No, it's fine. Okay.
We have the same problem.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I have to drag this, for example, here. I mean, I have to do this, for example. Here. Here.
Yes.
Then I just want to see only this.
Yes. It's because here. Okay. I think. Did you put some effect or something? No. So I think the best option is if we do like this. Yes. So we select everything. Then we double click in here. Okay. I'll just do it quickly to see if it's working then. Okay. It's fine. Right? So this we don't need this. Okay. So the problem is that it wasn't going there, right? So I think the best way to do this, you have the same question?
Yeah.
So let's say you have, I'll do something, whatever, let's put something like this. Okay? So the best option is like you select the layer, so it will get exactly the same size. You put some Ctrl X, so you're basically importing the template. Then you double click, and then you paste. But of course, if you are starting from the beginning, the best option will be to do everything. First of all, you click here 2 times, and then you start to put everything. Doesn't matter if you have. Yes. They are linked. So that's how it will work for everything here. To create the icons and everything, you will just. It's always a linked document, so that we'll use in all the other files as well.
Where are the document? This is one document, this is the other one.
Yeah, but this one, it's always. We're not saving because of the ugly thing here. So you save it. And this is the one that we'll send to the tool that will create the lock screen. So this is the most important one.
For example,
You need to save 2 times.
I can, for example, duplicate this document. For example, I can duplicate the one you gave me. For example, the one you gave me. No. Don't need to be like. It's because the system works like this. Like this, there's no way to, for example, remove this link. That's what you're saying, right? That's how the system understands the PSD file. He understands different links. So your image is in one part, and this is system. Like when you see about this time and everything, this is the system of the tool. So that's the way we should do. Like should always work together. It's always 2 layers. And when you save it, it's like a double document, for example.
No. When you save it, can I save it? So when you save it and it's closed, if you go back to your, sorry, I was all the time with my hand.
Sorry.
To my document. No, no, the files.
Okay.
They were. It's because we are saving over the template.
So it's here, right?
Yes.
Where? Which
So if you put as it was the preview. Okay. Okay. So something happened to the. Oh, that's. It was probably this one. Okay, so you have two different files. Did you save this somewhere else? No. Okay. So you think there's any chance that the system don't allow you to save in there?
maybe it doesn't allow you to save it on the screen, on the desktop. But maybe
I mean, let's try again. So save, where is save?
save and save as.
Okay. So in the desktop, you can't save in the desktop? Okay.
Here is save as.
Yeah, but what's this? This is a new 1.zip. So where can you save? Can you save on the documents?
To go here to this one.
Okay.
This one senior. No, in the computer.
Okay, okay. Senior?
Now the second one.
This one.
Yeah.
And then
Third one. My name, Emilio.
Emilio. Okay. So now for sure it's correct. So I will talk to everyone because there's something about the system of the school. So once we're saving, like it's not overwriting or something like that. So it's better if we save on the documents. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because if you save it on the folder synchronization, it's like
Yeah, yeah, that's very good because we need to do like imagine everyone will lose everything. So we need to talk about it. Okay. So you have another question?
No, thank you.
No. If you need something, just ask me. Hi. Do you need some help? No? Okay. Hi, guys. Sorry. Yes, yes. I just realized that there's something going on in the system here, so I think it's safer if we save this file. You have your own folder somewhere, right? Everyone that has a folder in the computer, like in the system, and there's your name or something, like students, and then there's your stuff. So. Yeah, it could be your own USB, like whatever you please. Like I think it's once you finish this, we should go file, save as, and then you save to the specific place you want to keep all the files together. Okay? Okay. Yes, it's better if you do that. So once we know that this is already done, and you know. No, no, no. I mean, there's something with your name.
Me?
See, yeah, it's your name.
In my pen?
Yes, in your personal files.
Okay.
Do you have a file?
Yeah, but no. No.
Yeah, because.
Está en carpeta compartida.
But there's no other. Okay, okay.
But en JPG.
¿Cómo?
En JPG sí que.
No, no, no. There needs to be the
En.
PSD. Podemos.
Es que no dejan.
There's.
No, se quedan 40.
What if you try on the desktop? Yeah, images, por ejemplo. No, pero el nombre tienes que. Okay. Okay. Now it's.
No.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So everything you save in here. Okay. The other parts that we are doing. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, I will just go here quickly.
Can we add like drop shadows to the letters, or we can't move that at all? Because it's like a property.
No, no, you can.
Okay, it's because it's still not very visible, so I tried to add a little bit of drop shadow. It didn't help much, but
Oh, no, you mean in the time?
Yeah, the time and.
Oh, no, it's better to do. I thought you were talking about the image. It's better to don't use any effects. It's better to remove. Because this is just some system to change the layout of the numbers and everything. It's other parts.
Oh, okay.
So for this one, we don't change the
Okay.
It's better like this.
Okay.
But we would change in the future. Okay. So, yes. Yeah, I think everybody's ready here. Are you ready? Are you ready? 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 Okay. So I will show. I think it's better if everyone puts. It works to save the file. Everyone could save it, or has some problem. No, no problem.
Where and in what format do we save it?
No, you can save the PSD because now I will show you how it should go to the system. So if you look at my screen now. Okay, so in my case, I save my design, right? Okay, can you see now? So I just saved my file. And now we need to save this file in JPG 2 times. Okay? So the first one now that we will save, we can create a folder to help us to, in my case I don't have anything, so we'll create here like new theme. So we can call this lock screen. Or first wallpaper of like image 1. So once we have the design here, what we do is like this. We file, export, and save for web. Everyone following this? There's any question? No? Okay. So we save for web. Usually the system has some problems when the images are more than 2 to 3 megabytes. So for example, in my case, it's only 100K. So whatever, if it's not more than 2 to 3 megabytes, it's fine. You can put in the maximum. But just to keep everything safe here, we can keep saving the files in high quality because it will look pretty good, and we can make some tests in the future. So we select high, and we save the file with the numbers. So I just find the folder that you want to save it, image 1, and then something that is very important, guys, don't change the name of the file, because once we are sending this to the software needs to have the exact name that is in the PSD template. So that's the only thing that you can change. Don't change the name of the file. Okay? So everyone is following this? Everything's fine? Okay, so you save. And then another thing is to remove the numbers and the slide to unlock. So we just make this layer invisible, and we save again with the same quality, everything again. Because what's happening here is that once you are in the theme store, once the user sees your theme, the first image that he will see is this one. This is kind of like the preview of the theme, how it will look once it's installed on the phone. And this one is the actual image that the theme will use. This is the actual wallpaper. So we need to save 2 different files. One showing the number, that is pretty much a cover in the theme store, and one that will be actually the image used in the theme file. So again, we go File, Export, and Save for Web. Okay? So for this one, we can call it, we can put, for example, 1. This one we need to change the image, so you can also put only background, doesn't matter. And then you save. Okay, so we have these 2 images, right? Everybody has this? Yes? Okay. So now, if you guys go back to the other PSD files that you have, you should have this file called 40unlock. Can you guys find it? You go back to the original files. Someone is missing this file? This one, yes, that's it. So once you double click this file, in my case I need to extract. Once you are inside of this, you see something like that.
correct? Everybody can see this? Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to replace these two gray images with the one that you created, right? So in my case, I have one that with the correct name of the system, and then he will ask me to overwrite the image. Everyone is following this? Any question? Okay, so once you overwrite this, you have the preview already working. And now we need, just let's copy the correct name here. We can rename and copy. And the image that is just without the numbers, the name of the image should be like this. The name of the image should be unlock wallpaper 1. Okay? So basically, we put it here and overwrite again. So we have these two images here, and they need to look like this. So your files should look like this, right?
I can't write on this folder. I mean,
Oh, you can't?
I think it's locked by the server or something.
Okay, can you copy this folder to any place that you can? I think.
In my SD card,
Okay.
but then I can't copy it here, I think.
You can't copy to the disk?
I think I can.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, so you have. But no one can write the files. No one can save the files. Okay. So yeah, we have a little technical question, but it's fine. Like it's fine. Like we can keep forward. Like the files are saved. It's just a matter of where we put them. It's fine. You know what we can do in the meanwhile? We can. I will show you guys once we have this ready how it will go to the software, because this procedure that we did this with the image now, it's already working. So if you have a Huawei phone or if you want to send online, it's fine. You guys just create the first image to the lock screen. So I will show you quickly how the software will import this. We're just waiting the IT part to help us to save the files. So I will go forward one step and show you guys how to save. Everyone has this file here called team2. This one, guys. And then this is the icon of the software. Okay, so once we are waiting for the technical parts to save the files, we can open the software. Everyone has the software working? Okay. Anyone have a problem? Okay, so we go for new file, and this is how your team will be. So don't worry about this. The first thing is called Chinese name. So I don't think anyone here can write in Chinese. So we can have just the same name. You can? Okay, so you're the lucky one who can have the real. Okay. Okay, so this is the name of the team. So whatever, if you use, for example, my team will be called Flowers. So you just put 2 times. There's no problem that is not in Chinese, guys. So just put Flowers 2 times or whatever your team will be called. And of course, the most important part is this one, the designer. Everyone, it's with me here? Okay, so you put your name here, or your artistic name, your nickname, whatever you want to have. And the creator usually is the same name as the designer, but something that is very important, once you send the file to the Huawei servers, the name that will show for people when they download and when they see your file is the designer. So, for example, this works, for example, if you are in a corporation. Let's say I'm a company. I'm Angry Birds. So I own the property and someone else designed the team. So the creator will be the company and the designer will be someone else. But in our case here, that everyone is creating original content and you are creating some artistic work, we basically copy and paste. Just keep in mind that this is the most important part. The designer is the name that is visible.
¿Se llama IDES?
Right. You have any question here?
No, I guess.
So yeah, you can just export and then it will go to the.
Okay.
You are ahead.
No, I can import.
Yeah, but wait a second. Wait.
Okay.
You are too far ahead.
Okay.
Just let me see. Oh yes, that's very important. This is where you want to save your file.
In my.
For example, once the team is ready, it will be saved. You can choose anywhere that you can save. I don't know where you can save. We're waiting for the technical guys.
Okay. Actually figured that out.
Okay.
The problem was that it's a zip file. We have to extract it, and once it's extracted, like you have it there, we can actually.
So this is okay. So yeah.
Extracted it.
But for
and
example,
have
for
bin template, and you can change things here.
okay,
And,
that's
and copy things.
perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Without the link, you know what I mean? Without this. Because I don't know how to put this icon here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But what if you do the reverting? Like if you. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You can save just the JPG files.
No, I mean, I can save the PSD, but without this one.
Yeah, it's fine because you know the PSD will help you to generate the JPG files. So don't worry about the PSD. You just need to save 2 times the JPG, one with the number and one without the number. Yeah, that's it.
They just need this. They just need these 2 PSDs, this one and this one.
There is a use in the future, but for now that we are doing a quick version, there's no use. So you can save the PSD, but if you don't have the PSD, there's no problem. Don't worry about it. It's more like to guide you into the process.
For example, this doesn't matter.
No. It's fine like this. It's perfect.
So why do you have this?
This is like if you are doing some more deep.
Just to link it.
No, but if you are doing deep customizations in the time and everything, then we are using the PSD. But we don't have time to go to this now. So for the objective now, it's perfect the way you have it.
It's like the program just needs the PSDs, for example.
Yes. For the other PSDs files, it's only PSD. Just for this one, we are using JPGs. You will see for the icons and everything, is only PSD files.
All PSD.
Yeah, PSD. It's a mix. This one's JPG, all the rest PSD. Okay. No. So
For example, we can use Illustrator, right?
no.
Drag it to here.
Yes, you can, but it needs to be converted into pixel. So that's it can't be a vector. If you use a vector, it will crash the software. No, the vector needs to be converted to PSD or JPG. That's the way it should be. Question? Okay. Okay. Yes. Just go there and I think extract. Yeah, they'll say I thought it was extract because there's no icon of a zip, you know, it's just a folder with a, yeah. It's working now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So oh, sorry. Hello, everyone. Hello. I just want to say something very quickly. We figured out what was happening, and it's very simple, the problem here. It's because it's a zip. I thought it was already extracted. So once you see that famous file that we're trying to go, this one, right? Let me show you again. So this one here, right? You guys have this one. The first thing you need to do is to extract this. So you extract this into a folder. Doesn't matter the name of the folder. You can extract to, in my case, I will extract to the same name as the zip. And then I will have this one. So it will look like this. You guys extract it, and it will look with the gray image. Everybody got into this? Someone has a problem? No? Okay, perfect. So again, guys, we just need you have 4 files now. You have the 2 files that are inside of the zip, and you have the 2 files that you design with your photograph, right? Or your whatever artwork you have. Okay, so what is very important now that most of the times creates the issue is that the name is not the same. So just be sure that the name with the number is this, and the name with the wallpaper is this. So it should look like this is the numbers that you guys should have. Preview unlock 0 for the number, and unlock wallpaper 1 for the image without the number. Everybody has this? So once you have this, we just drop and drag, and we rewrite. Or you delete and draw and place again, doesn't matter. Okay, so that's it. Everything's perfect. So what we will do now is, in my case, I'm using WinRAR. So you guys have another zip format, something similar to this. You guys select the 3 images, the folder that has this, and the 2 images, you just select, click with the right button, and add to archive. You can't zip the folder. You need to go inside of the folder and zip the 3 archives. Okay? So once you click add to archive, you need to be sure that you are clicking to zip. There are several options. I think you guys are using 7-zip. So don't use 7-zip. You need to use zip. And there's one tab that says compression. And then you guys should put no compression. It's just a zip without anything special. Okay? So again, I will say again, get the 3 files, click with the right button, add to zip, add to archive, and then you click zip. That's it. Yeah, that's very important, without compression, because if you put compression, it can create some problems. Yes.
And it's here. So now we have to click here.
Yeah. So now what we'll do, let me just see. Everybody got the zip? Okay. So now you can put the zip anywhere you want to use it to have all your team files. So what you need to have now is this file here. So in my case, I zip it. And then this file here should look like this. And you just need to keep in mind that this file here needs to be somewhere that you can take it later. Someone has a problem with that? It's okay? Oh, it's zipping your thing? Okay. So yes, guys, and your zip should have something like maximum, I don't know, 5 megabytes, 2 megabytes. In my case, my zip has 200K, because I just want to be sure that no one is zipping the PSD file. We are zipping the JPG files, okay? So, okay, in my case, I have the file ready. I would put it into desktop. And then, should be here. Okay. So everyone who has the zip has this file name to the zip, 4.0 unlock. It's working?
Yeah, it's here, but we can copy to the desktop.
But you have some folder that you can put your files?
Yeah, it's
Yeah? Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. You just need to keep in mind that it's here, because it's inside of another folder and everything. Okay, so if you go back to the software, you can. This is very important because you need to export somewhere that you can save. Probably if you put desktop, you have some issue. I think this folder is fine. Like if you can save files in there, you can choose any. I mean anywhere you want because this will be your team file that you can like. This is the final file that you will use. Yes, that's it. And then we will actually start to put the content. Yes. No, no, no. I mean, you can export somewhere that is easy that you remember. Doesn't matter what is it. Like it's up to you. No, no. This you only need to write the ones that have this star in here. Okay, I'll go here. Let's take some. Hi. Hello. Hi. Do you have some question? Everyone has some questions. Sorry. You are extracting the.
Yes.
Okay, but this one, do you have this one ready? The images?
Images, yes.
Okay, so where is it?
The screen.
Okay, so if you go to there, oh, it's the computer. That is. I don't know what's this.
But I don't need to.
I have the files in here, so I. Don't worry, don't worry. You can cancel that.
How do we import the files? Because I have already done it, but there is no files there, and I do have it right here.
Yeah, but you.
And now has created this, and this is empty.
No, but look, it should be. Like if you go for a second, no, to to. Yes. One.
Is this?
Yeah.
And I have it here, but I cannot drop it. Like
Yeah, that's weird because Let me just see something. It's not showing the file ending of the. Let me try again.
this is another folder that is different from the.
This was the original one, right?
Yeah.
So let me just see if with compaction it will work.
This first one.
And then we put zip,
Under compression.
put normal, let's see.
Paste.
Pegar?
Yeah.
Okay, so try to, let's see this one.
Or maybe here.
Oh no, but you don't have any name here or anything.
Yeah, I did place a name and
Okay,
everything.
maybe if you put it again.
Again, like
No, yeah, this one, yeah. Okay, so if you export this to, you export already.
No, you can. You have to look for it there.
Yes, okay, so that's it. Okay, that's just a little thing. Okay,
When it's done, what do we have?
when it's done, it's ready. Like if you want to save the file now, it's done. But we're going deeper. But at least this step, you did it.
It is only previsualizing one image. Not
Yes, but that's correct. Because this image is the most important one. This is the one that will be visible for the users, so they can see how it looks with the time and everything. But the two images are there. Okay. So
so we can change that from the zip file we have created.
sorry. Inside of your zip, how it looks inside of your zip. Yes, that's perfect. Yes, looks good. So you select them and you zipped, and it's already zipped.
Okay.
Can we change this name or we
No, no,
have
no,
to
no, no.
change
The name. It's because the system. That's a problem. Everything in the system you need to keep the name. If you change the name, the system.
It doesn't recognize.
Sometimes it recognizes, sometimes don't recognize. So let's keep it simple today. So if you have the software open. So if you select where you want to save the file, somewhere that you can save because there's some problems with the saving the file. Yeah, so you save it. Export. Okay, so you just click here. If you drop and drag, it won't work. You need to click into the plus, and then you need to find that zip file that is called unlock form. Here you go.
Okay.
So that step is ready. So we are going to the other ones very quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need some help? No. It's fine? Okay. What's happening?
Lost.
You're lost?
Lost.
You have the images? The two images?
I've got them here, but
Okay.
I am
So-
trying to extract all the information from this folder.
Yeah, it's creating some problems, this, yes.
Yeah, so it says copy and replace or
No, no,
not
no.
copy.
So put no copy. Because, yeah. Let's do it. So where is your images that you designed?
These two. They're-
These two?
Yeah.
Okay.
In GB.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect. The size, everything's perfect. So if we come here, this is the original one, I think. Yeah. So we can just put these two that you designed in there. So copiar.
And paste.
Let's delete these guys here. Eliminar, right?
Yeah.
And okay.
Okay.
Pegar. So okay, that's the tricky part. We select the tree.
Okay.
Click with the right.
We have to put it in a zip.
Yes. Why is not showing to you to show the zips?
Maybe because we are already in a zipped folder. I don't know.
You are 100% correct.
Okay.
So let's just in case, I don't know if it will work, but let's put in a new.
Okay.
Probably it will work the way it is, but I want to do the old-fashioned. So we come here, select them, and I also want you to learn how it should be the format. So it's this one, right? Add to archive. Comprimir. Because this one.
Yes.
Okay, so this is very important. Once you are doing this, you don't use this one. It needs to be a zip.
Okay.
And then this could be normal.
Okay.
So, okay, but the problem is that this is the name. Now we need to change for this guy here. Because the system usually use the cambiar nombre. And then we can delete this because it's already a zip.
Okay.
Do you have the information ready?
Yes.
So
I think.
here is where you want to save it, right?
Uh,
You want to.
I don't know. Maybe to my pen drive or my USB?
Yeah, I think your pen drive is the safest place. If you can save in there, I don't know if it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So export. Okay, so you just click the plus, and you need to find the zip. You can also put the zip into your pen.
Why is it here? Ah,
Abre. That's it. Yeah. So we're going to the other step now, but this one you are done. You're.
okay.
That's
Perfect.
it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. It's working. Okay. Think everyone is done. Yeah.
One question. What
Yes.
was the mobile phone if you send the file saves? What's the model?
The model of the phone
Yeah.
is the Huawei Mate Lite.
How many lights? Okay.
Is the last one. It's like this one, but a little bit smaller.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's the best one with the Leica camera and everything. Like, yeah. So it's a good one. Just the screen is a little bit smaller, but it's the same phone. Huh? I know, I'm facing this problem. I'm sitting and all the time it's falling and it's a nightmare. Okay. Have a question? Hi.
Like, it's
No, no, no. It's okay. You can actually have the whole folder, the whole zip, like I think 3 MB. So it's okay. I was just saying that to be in a very comfort zone. So around 3 MB is fine. Yeah. And also, just curiosity, you know the one that has the number, like 0808? This one is just a preview for the people that are using the application or the store to get your theme. So this one, usually you don't need to put super high quality. So the image without the numbers are the actual wallpaper.
Which has like a different type of clock. Is it down here or is it down
What it has in the phone?
a different clock?
Oh yeah, it's done here. But this one, I don't know if I have time, but it's done with the same process. So if this one, we can customize the, if it wanna be like the number down or just an analogic clock. So yes, it's done here. You're very familiar with this. Is, you do everything here. You have a question? No? Let me just. Okay. Do you have?
This is my document. This is my folder.
You know, because you are inside of a zip. So let's extract to a folder and then we compress to a zip.
Any folder. You can create a folder, for example, out of the zip. For example, let's go to my folder.
You can't create folder. You can't create a folder.
Yeah, but I can create. This is my folder now.
Okay. Can you create a new one?
For example,
Yeah. So that doesn't matter. The name will copy the name again. Yeah. Just open it and put the 3 files: the 2 JPG images and the unlock.
and do the same process. I mean,
Yeah, you can do it. So just put it quickly and I will show to you what, and then you will understand how the thing works. So this is your design, right? So you put it.
this is not my design. This is the zip thing.
Where is your design? Okay, so copy.
Both of them.
Yeah, put them inside a folder. Yeah. Okay, where is the original zip file that didn't allow you to? This one, theme template, and click at this one, and now you just put this folder called unlock. Put it here. Okay, now select the 3 ones, click with the right, and put to compress. Put, I think it's 7-zip, and comprimir. Yeah.
And send by email.
No. The first one probably. Yeah.
Add the file.
Yeah, it's this one. So you select zip, the last one. Okay. So now you need to copy the name. Go back there. Just copy this name.
This one.
No. This one here. 40 unlock.
Okay, so I have to go here.
Yeah. Copy the name.
Let's go here.
Yeah. Just copy the name. But no, it's fine. Just go there again. Go here. Go here. Okay, just this file, just rename to 4.0 unlock. Rename. Yeah, 4.0 unlock. Okay, that's it.
We're in a space here, I guess.
No, there's no space. That's it. New, you fill this information, and then you click the cross. Okay.
Excuse me, I have the same problem because I can upload the zip in the software.
Okay, can you open the zip? Oh, I know why. It's because it's missing a folder here. Do you have the original zip?
No.
No? So you deleted. Okay, so where can we... do you have the... oh, wait. You deleted from your pen drive. Should be in the
if you go back to the PSD files, where
This is the original film.
no, but I mean
So the original was in this.
yes, but I mean the file location of the, for example, let me just grab the location. Hi. Where is the location of the PSD files?
The original, you say.
So you need to go to.
Alumno HD, carpeta
Okay.
sincronizada, Huawei, y aquí. Lo que pasa es que tienes que descomprimir, ¿no?
Okay, so if you open this, just double click. Yeah, just open. And now copy this folder here.
Yo lo he copiado ahora.
Okay.
And now in my film.
Yeah, so now we go back to your design. You can paste it here.
Quiero cambiarle el color a esto. O sea, a la capa está tu usuario. Bórrame esto de que tiene color. Sí, al status.
Okay, so let me just try something quickly here.
No le quiero cambiar el color a la capa, sino a esta usuario.
Where is the other folder?
A los números.
Oops. Where was it in the? I think it's easier if we open the another computer. It's in no, no. Here's computer, no.
Yeah.
Okay. So A.
Sincronizada o la mía.
No, no. I need to get the original.
This one.
Claro, que lo quiero poner en negro, simplemente.
Yeah. So let's see if we drop and drag and it will work. Okay, so it's working. So we create a new folder. Doesn't matter the name, and we put everything here. Okay, so once you have all the 3 folders, you select all of them. And 7-zip. And the first one, añadir archivo, and then you select zip. Now it's very important that you need to rename it. And the name is 4.0. Okay. So you just need to remember that it's inside of this folder, right? Or actually you can copy this and put it here, whatever you please.
And here is.
So you open here. Here it's where it will be saved, the file.
Hola. I have to.
No, it's fine. Just click export.
Vale.
And then you click here. And then you need to find it. It's inside of this one. And then abrir. That's it. It's working now. Yeah, not yet. Oh, yeah, no, not yet. You can, if you export, then it's ready. It's saving the file. It's always in this one. This one, it's only if you already have a Huawei phone in here. But don't worry yet. I will show there.
Okay.
Hi. Where is your folder that you're using for this?
Cero. Bueno, y en sí, igual. Cero.
Oh, it's because it's inverted. This name should be here and this name should be here.
Yeah, but
And the one without the numbers is the one you see once you go to this thing. You can watch the example.
This is
cero. Cero.
yes. Okay. Yeah, but it's a different name. This is unlock and this is wallpaper. So you just need to invert the names. That's the only thing. You did everything right. Just the name needs to be the opposite. That it happens, you know. It's a very different name, so but that's it. It's the same thing. It's correct. Hi. How it works with the time? You think we still have time?
Yeah.
It's fine, right? Because I'm going like. Okay. I'm thinking think about there's another people coming from the second workshop?
Yeah, the second workshop is at 11.
So it's now.
Yeah, it's now.
So I need to finish this one.
You have 10 minutes or
20
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay.
Level of nudity we can employ.
Depends. For example, we try to keep the family friendly, so we try to don't put any nudity.
Okay.
But I mean, let's keep in a soft level. It's very you need to be very like. So. This could be, but for example, this you need to understand that we can publish your team all over the world. So, for example, in Europe is okay, but in Middle East is not okay. So you think about the other. I mean, it creates some limitations for your team. So, I mean, if you want to put in specific countries like Europe and stuff like that, it's fine. There's no problem. But then you need to think that it will be away from Middle East and specific countries that are more rigid in this aspect. Okay, so everyone has this file now, right? I think so, right? Okay, so I will show you how this should work. Yes, so we have this software and it should look okay. I need to create something. Okay, so I have my zip folder here. So basically what you guys did so far is this, right? Okay, so guys, everyone here already have a team that will have a customization photograph in the lock screen, right? If you click here, don't do it. I'm just explaining to you guys. Don't do it. It will create a lot of problems. If you export, that's it. You save the file and that's it. Like your team is good to go. You did it. But what do you guys prefer? Let's talk about the other picture, right? Because there's two photos in the phone. There's the photo of the lock screen and there's the photo of the home screen. So, I don't know, everyone can see my phone from here? So we have this beautiful, this is my dog. We have this beautiful dog here. So this is your first, the first tab there is the lock screen. And now this will be the home screen, right? So let's move to the home screen and then we have the whole photography aspect of the team covered, okay? So now the things are getting easier. Don't worry about it. So we need to go to this thing, the second one here, widgets. Okay? And now what we need to do is to find the file called widgets. So we come here. Everybody's with me? Okay. So we find the final layer in here. Go to the bottom of the layers. There's a lot of information here. Just go to the last one. Okay? There's a gray image. Everybody see this? This one here? Okay. Okay. So again, guys, the same logic of the last one. Double click. Everybody see this? Okay. So some of you probably are thinking why this image is a square and is not in the phone size, right? It's because once this is the home screen, the user can change the image a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, whatever he please, right? So what we need to find now, it's another image and basically just put the image here. So in my case, I will do it so you guys can see. I will get, okay, okay, I'll get this beautiful sun here. No, okay. So once you guys find the image, everybody has the image already? Can be the same. Can be the same. One thing that is very important, guys, I forgot to say to you, this image here that we are doing now is the image that the user are using for the background of the icons, right? So when you think about the image, if you think, for example, my first image here is super bright, but the second one is a little bit darker. So you need to keep in mind that the text and is always in white. So I don't recommend to have a white image or very saturated color or very vibrant color. So I recommend you guys, it's up to you, it's 100% up to you, but I recommend you to this image, we put something a little bit more dark, so the text and the icons are a little bit more visible. Okay? So that's it. So for example, what I was saying, this is my image, but I'm sure that this image won't work well. It's too light, you know. So usually what I do is to create a new layer of black, and I just reduce the fill or the opacity, whatever. So we have the image in here a little bit darker. And it will be better when one is already applied on the phone. Everybody has the image already that you want to use? Okay, I will go with the guys who already have the image so I can help you.
What quantity of,
Depends on the image. Sometimes the image is very bright, so you need to put a little bit more of darkness. But
I have to lower down the brightness of this because I think it will collide with the text.
yeah, I mean, you have many options. Like you can lower down exactly. You can do like this as well.
I think this is the right level because if you put pure white the icons, all the stuff, I think this could go.
Are we
Yeah,
sending the
but-
PSD in this case? Or
Sorry?
are we sending the PSD file?
Yes.
Or
In this case,
Okay.
the only thing that is tricky is the first one, that we need to create a zip, and inside of the zip is JPG. But all the rest is only PSD files.
yeah, what I mean with that is that you can change this opacity or something.
The PSD will get the correct, yeah. And you can have many layers if you're putting some effects.
How do I now swap it to the?
You just save it, like Ctrl S, and you close it. So just close it here. So it's saved.
Okay.
So you have a real.
Fine.
It's fine. I mean, it's up to you. I think that's the perfect amount. You are preserving the image, and it's a little bit more dark.
It's like this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's perfect.
Now this is a PSD. We have to store
Yeah, just be sure because we saved the other layer. We just need to be sure that we are saving also this layer here. Yeah.
we
So
have to.
just file save.
For example, I made a folder, an alternative folder with this right away from the original one.
Yeah, good.
So I have it here. So
Just keep the name. No, just keep the name. Sometimes it creates problems with the software. So if you keep the original names, it's better.
and so I have only to delete the 0. And it should go.
Voila, that's it. So in the photography aspect, it's done. Now I will go quickly talk about the icons, but you have the photography done.
Designer recommendation you make because I think here this color, this palette color that is very like creamy, and we shouldn't modify it mostly because of the UI. It's a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but then you go to a conflict of your own artistic view of the product. So it's a tricky situation.
Because you know there's sometimes make some things like.
I know. But that's a problem. Like sometimes when the team is too aggressive or whatever, it don't work well. We don't accept because there's someone checking the files. So we try to keep.
Better to keep it default.
No, I mean you can do your own. Just do something that could be in the minimum requirements for the user. That is not you don't get the user blind.
But also the user, like in almost all phones, you can set this thing, but you can change the icons
Yes,
by another.
you can do manually. But once we finish this file with the software, I will show quickly how. If you want to do manually, I will show you how to do it. Okay. So yes, I will see everyone. But you guys are
in the final stuff. We're just going to the final one, talking about the icons. But this one, most of the people they are not so interested in the icons, so we are going quickly to.
I prefer to do it user friendly, only to change the aspect of the image because you change all the entire thing for some people.
Exactly.
I prefer to let them choose the icons.
Yes, yes.
And in my background, for example, I'm not. I have studied video games 2 years and I made some design, but I prefer to let the user.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a good point. One thing that we can do is a middle term. This called third icon is if you change this, it changes the format of the icons. So you can have a circle. Yeah. Yeah. So you keep the original design, but a little bit different.
I think cycle, the hitbox is the same.
Yeah, like for example, if you just change this one, you need to find this one. So you need to, let's make it invisible to see if it's the correct folder. Yes, yes.
So make a circle.
Yeah, it's 7.
Yes, so.
And it's.
So for example, if you change this, or if you make it smaller, whatever, it will.
Circle, just make the selection and
Yeah, I did that to mine. For example, I created this theme. So everything looks like a circle because this file is a circle in mine.
I'll make it because my theme is just following the Fibonacci.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I don't know. It's I saw one that was. Yeah, exactly. So it was a star. So the whole thing was like a diamond. I saw with diamonds.
Depends how twisted you are.
Exactly. Hi. You think should I keep with this class or should we interrupt now and wait for the? It's up to me. Okay. But they are ready or yeah, it's good. Because if they are not here, then I keep with this one.
The black one we have to change, or
there are 3 because if we.
No, you need. Don't worry. No. You don't select and dislike because this it's super messy because it's some system files. So the only thing that you need to do is like how he did. So you double. What's your name?
Okay.
So that's you need to follow him. He I think.
So only we have to modify this file.
Yeah, everything in the PSD files is like this. Everything is cloned. So everything that you're modifying, you double click.
Okay. So it changes here.
Yeah, but
the black.
Yes.
Okay.
So just don't delete this one.
No.
Because as you can see, there is some code
this is scary.
it's in Chinese. Hi.
Once you have this, it's like before you say that 2 images.
No. I think everyone will have it. I will say there, but this case we are sending this PSD file. It's much easier now. It's just getting easier because the beginning is the most complicated.
PSD and just upload it to the.
Yeah, the software will get the PSD. So there's no secret now. Okay. Any question? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hi guys. Everybody has the photo already? Yes. No. You need to keep this. This will be just this layer. So for example, you do the black one.
Yeah.
You copy.
Just save it.
Yeah, and then insert in this layer. For example, you can make this layer invisible. You know.
And let it like this.
Yeah, just one thing. You are using you're using some effects. I recommend, for example, to merge into a simple layer, and then keep like this. So it's a simple layer. I mean, you can undo. I'm just saying because sometimes it creates conflicts with the software. If you have a lot of embed.
This is a lot of stuff and programming.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like 3 gigabytes, and then something like this creates a problem, you know. Oh, yeah. Because there's people that creates customized themes for third parties, so they have 3,000 icons. You know, but it's not the.
So it's done there.
Yeah. Oh yes, just one thing. But you have a white background, right?
Yeah, that's why I ask you because
you can't have
this part. So it's another, and we have to change also this because these both are like here.
Yes, you're right. So if you keep the whites, it will have this white background.
So what will happen here? Let's say you keep the white background. Let's say the black one here is the Facebook logo, right? You have the F here with the blue color, and the background will have this white thing. So yes, but if you remove it, it's literally how it will look on the phone.
Everything is transparent, and here's the logo of whatever.
Yes, exactly. Okay. It's basically cropping the image.
Okay, so that's what I want.
Yeah, but of course this is interesting in some cases if you want to have a special element around.
It would be like that, but with white.
Yes.
Hide the border too, because the border.
Yes, yes, yes. Exactly.
No, but there's another border.
Yeah. There's a border for the inside.
Hi. No, it's perfect. It's just save the file and it's done. It's a PSD file.
Okay, but where I put the artist?
No, you can save anywhere you please. You have a folder or something that you are saving your files?
Yes.
So you can save in the same folder. And you save as a PSD in this case. Just a sec. Just try to say if you
Here.
no, anywhere you please. This is your folder. Could be there. So file, let's do it now. File, salvar, exportar, no, save as. No, it's because wait. File, I think it's file. Salvar. Yes, PSD. It's because we need to wait. There's something happening here. I think it's saving the original file. I will come back here once this is done. But don't worry, you have it ready already. Oh yeah, I know why, but I will talk about that in a second. It's because this one, it's third icons. So for example, these icons here, they are not third icons. So third icons means, for example, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever is not in here.
And if you want to make this one,
if you want to make this one, then you need to go one by one. So you need to go to the layer of this one and have the format, select, copy and paste. It's a little bit annoying. It's
That's
annoying.
a paid job.
Yeah, but it's a good thing because for all the other billions of icons in the world, they are already looking like this. Yeah, so that's the problem.
well, the thing is, if once you've done it, you can create all the things that you want.
Yeah.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
I think the default ones leave it like that because it's easy to the user to see like the default.
It's not so complete. It's not. I mean, it's annoying that you go layer by layer, and we are not doing this now.
Copy paste layers.
Yes. Yes. You can keep.
And that automatically does it for
Yeah, because the software will see this here. If you have thousands of layers inside of gallery, for example, it doesn't matter. So you can create a composition inside of this file already.
So making it rounded, if I copy this layer to all this stuff, it should work.
Yes, yes. Just do it. I promise you it will work. And just do it. Copy the size you prefer.
Well, I crop it. I make a cycle, but what's the best way to make it?
You know what I would do if I was you? I will paste the icon here with Ctrl Shift V, so I keep exactly the same location of the circle. Yeah. Did you copy the circle already?
No.
So
I have to.
yeah. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I think it was in there like
so once we are here,
and just a second. Ctrl Shift V.
Shift V.
V. No, V. Yeah, but go back 2 times because you did. Okay. So Ctrl Shift V. Now you select this one. Yeah, select this. Yeah. Now invisible. The circle is invisible. Go to this one. Ctrl C, Ctrl Shift V. Now this one is invisible.
I will show you again. Yeah. So you select this. Yes. You come here. Yeah. No, wait.
No, you are.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so this one.
Like
we come here.
Yeah, like this.
Exactly. So Control C, right? Just Control C. Yeah. So, oh no, I'm sorry.
Now you
come here, Control C, so you are copying the format in this position. And then again, Control Shift V, so you keep the exact location. So here you go. So Control S to save, you close it, and then I think it's, I don't know where is it, so yeah. It's the other icons, icon 0. Here we go. So it's quickly, you know, like it's just annoying to do one by one. But of course, it's good you can invert colors or change it. You will get familiar with it. Okay, everyone? Yes. Yeah, but needs to be a, I will show you now, it's correct, but needs to be a PSD file. Okay. Hi guys, I will show you how to save this part now, and we are done with this. So, everyone has the file ready. You have the photograph, right? Something happened to my screen. Just a second. Okay, so you guys did this, you saved the file and close it. So everyone has something similar to this, right? Yeah. So from now on, the software is getting easier and easier. What we do now, we just save as a PSD. We don't save as a JPG anymore. It's just PSD. So save. Just keep sure that it's a PSD, it's a Photoshop file. So whatever, I will save in the desktop in my case. And also very important, guys, keep always the original name. In this case, it's called widget 0. So widget 0 PSD. So save it. Okay. And then we go back to the software in the widgets. Okay. Everyone is that step? So we select plus, and we just find our file. In my case, it's in the desktop. And it should work. Okay? It worked? Yeah, sometimes the PSD, it's heavy, and then it takes more time to import, you know. Like sometimes the image is like heavy, you know. Okay. Yes, so what I will show you now is how we don't have time to go to its specific icons, but I will show you guys how is the logic of creating icons, okay? So the last thing here, as obviously the name say icons, it's the same logic of this image that you guys just did. You click in here, and then you have these files, the original files that you guys got, the theme template. You have these two here, right? Sorry, I'm going to you. So everyone has these files? Okay. No, I will go back to you. It's something with the size of the file. It's something simple. Okay, so everybody has these files now. Everything here is the same logic. What you did before, you just put an image into a layer. As you can see here, we have many layers for icons, right? So for example, if you want to change the music icon, you need to find here which one is the layer of the music. It's the same logic. You get into here, you change your icon. I would change, for example, I would just invert the colors. Let's say this is my special icon, okay? So you basically save it, and once you come back here, you will see that your icon looks like this. So it's the same thing. You save the big thing, the big layer, and then you just import the icons here. So in this case, guys, everybody follow me, please. Go to icons, click the plus, and be sure that you select with control the two files, icon 0 PSD and icon 1 PSD. Okay, everybody? It's okay? So once you open, it should look like this. Everybody got it? Yes? Someone have a problem? No? Okay, so that's it, guys. What we have done so far, we have a photograph for our lock screen, we have a photograph for our home screen, and we have icons. Like I just did one example of icon, but the logic applies to every single one here. So we have the icons, we have the images. The final thing we need to do now is to save our file, right? So we click here. Everybody's following this? Okay. Yeah, that's very important. That's a very good point. The other points like homepage, contacts, messages, and etc. They don't work. They are more for the next level. They are more complicated. They use some coding and some more difficult coding areas, like some XLL files. So let's just keep without touching these parts. This is more if you want to change the typography of your team or how the messages color should look like. So let's just ignore this part. Okay? So if everyone is following me and everyone is in this step, the final thing that we need to do now is to save the theme. So we just click here, it called export theme package. It's pretty much save file. So we click here, and then it should be a file.hwt, right? Everybody can save this file? Yeah, whenever you want.
I've already found another faster way to make all the things. Keeping the circle open and save the selection, you can choose what the selection.
Yes, yes.
Choosing yes, copy, paste.
You can also create an action. You know actions. You can create an yeah, but I'm just the traditional method, you know. Okay. Yes, yes, exactly. Okay, so everybody save the file. Who saved the file? Please raise your hand. Okay, so not everybody. Okay. Okay, so we'll go for the final round, and then I will show you guys. Okay, then I will show you guys that it's working. Okay. It's generating. Maybe sometimes I don't know where you save. You can save anywhere, but sometimes you are saving a place that is.
My SD card.
Yeah, for example, it takes time because it's taking all the PSD files that are a little bit bigger and converting. So, and also it's reading your USB card. It will take some time, but it will work. I have faith that it will work. Okay.
We have 20 minutes.
That's perfect. Okay. So. Let's see what happens to you. Where is your file, the PSD file for home screen? Is this one the one that you did? Let me just see this. Just a second. I need to see if it's the correct. Yeah. Okay. So you are the lucky one. You got the bad computer. Which one is to control to close the software? This one, right?
Sí.
Where is the software? Can you open for me? The software, like if you go back to the files.
The tools thing.
Teams to yes, exactly. So let's. Yeah. You can put anything. We can change this in the future. Yeah, yeah, it's the only way. Yeah, you can keep this. Yeah. Okay. So be sure that where you are saving this needs to be somewhere that you can save. No, but you can save anywhere. This is just saving the file. Could be anywhere. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So let's go back to this one that is the problem. Click here. Let's see if it works now. Yes, it's this one, yes. Let me just see something here. Can you open the file for me? That is the problem. Widget PSD. Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, wait. Need to close it again. We need to open again. It will work now. It was something that I hope it will work now. Do you have the original files? I mean go back to the team too. I want to see the final thing. Yeah, here. Wait a second. Is this one? Oh no, it's this one. So we need to come here.
It's saving.
Okay, it's just slow, yeah. So once we import now, we need to import this file. There's something wrong with that file, like the file color code. So we need. That's why it's doing the problem. Can you put this into desktop?
No.
No? Can you save this file? Well, anyways, it should work. It's saving, right? So once it's done, because even if yes, go back here. There's something happening to your machine. But I will go back to you. I will go because it's just super slow your computer, but I think it will work. Fine.
Well, now I'm importing another thing, but I don't know why. When I was trying to send this to the zipped version, of course, it wouldn't accept it. It would say I would give this one, and it would say it was missing this one.
So when you import the zip, it was missing this file?
It wasn't theoretically, but it said it didn't recognize it.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I think it's easier if you do manually, like you just create a folder, put everything. You know what could be? Maybe you zip the whole folder, not the 3 files.
Okay, so I instead of I can like
you can't zip the folder. It won't work.
Okay.
You need to zip. That's very tricky. Like
okay, so I need to zip this one, and this one.
Exactly. So these 3 files needs to be in the raw of you know what I mean. Like you open the zip, you don't export any folder. It's the 3 things that the first thing that you see is these 3 images. I mean, 2 images and 1 folder.
Okay, so the folder itself normal, and what's inside needs to be zipped.
Yeah, so you basically what you will do is select the 3, add to zip, and that's it. And this zip that will be generated here, that's the one that should go to the software.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's super tricky, this part, the zip thing. Don't make.
I guess theoretically I got it. see
Yeah,
it
yeah.
stops if.
I think it won't never stop. Do the control del, delete the.
No, but I'm importing the widget, so it has nothing to do with it.
Okay, so yes,
Because
because I think sometimes it's the file, you know.
and this computer is so slow that it gets a long time just to make a PSD.
Exactly. Okay. Yes.
For the dynamic calendar, you see here that it goes already all the days. I have to modify all the days.
Let me see how it looks again. Yes.
It changed his day.
That's why I never customize the calendar.
You tell to another one.
Yes, yes. At the beginning, don't worry about the calendar. I mean, it will look different, but. But yeah, it's a manual job. It's layer by layer for each day. I think the best thing we can do is to create an action. Once we have the action, it will be automatic.
In my house, I have 12 buttons mouse, so I will make some macros like.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a machine gun for
Yeah.
everything.
Yes, yes.
Some people say that it's only for gaming. No.
For teams, no.
It's for everything.
Hi. Okay, let's just see the. I think we have 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, it's the computer.
We have the same problem.
And the feel is in the computer, no in iOS.
So what I recommend to do is to close the software and just import again, because you are saving the package. That's what the problem creates. Probably when the first screen when you start to create the process, you select to export the theme into a place that you can't write. That's probably the what's happening.
How do we cancel this?
You need to go to the control del. It's fast. No, you have all the files. You just select the files and export again. It will take 2 minutes. But the most important thing is, like, you know, the first screen when you put the name, everything. The final thing is like export, and then it's showing where it will export the file.
Yeah, but I think I just push export and that's it.
No. You put export now, but the first screen, like, close the file. I will show you. No, Control del. Then you go to the last option, and then you close from the application. Yeah.
¿Qué es eso? Para cerrar.
Yeah, we need to find a team 2 in there, and then so you had the same problem, right?
No, I can't see the image.
But it was working before.
Yeah.
But is the same file? Is the same software? You didn't close it?
Anything.
You know what's happening? There's something with the computer, like it's loading and taking.
I try to load the.
No me acuerdo de cómo hacerlo.
I can see the image.
You need to close and open again. There's something corrupted in the. I know sometimes don't make sense, but it's something on the Windows, or you know, it's system failures, you know.
I
So
forget
I will show.
los pasos.
Oh, you don't have the. Okay, I need to ask someone from the IT guy. Yes. Yes, yeah, that's it. Close it. Don't worry. It's super fast. Just close it. It will, yeah, and then open the team software again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find. Do you know if there's something in the system here that don't allow her to close the? How did you open to delete the file? Just Control Del when you have the applicaciones.
But here. You have to press this arrow here.
Okay.
It's like hide it.
Okay, so you need. Don't worry. You just need to import again. I will show you what was the problem. If you open the team 2. No.
Aquí.
Yes. Yeah, but what Very important. Click new. This is the problem. You need to export to a place that you can save, because by default it's in the place that we can't save.
Okay.
Okay.
¿En qué cuadrado lo tengo que poner para que
No, it's fine like this.
cuadre?
But
Y en este igual.
see, you need to go a little bit. You need to think like it's always the size of the phone. So, for example.
Okay.
So, for example, here.
Oh.
Espérame, por si tengo alguna duda para que la acabe.
Okay.
En serio, es que no me
So,
acuerdo de qué era cada cosa. Me va a volver loca.
this is the area of the phone. You know.
Okay.
So, for example, this is the area of the phone. So you can remove this later. So, you know, that's how it works. Okay. Excuse me.
We have to change already the icons.
For the calendar.
I mean, for everything to make it right.
No, I mean you don't need if you want you don't need to put the whole thing, but it's better if you put the two PSD files. Okay. So hi everyone. So I don't know if we have time to continue, but we're having. I will keep here. I will stay here for the whole day so we can get some specific questions. But what I want to show you guys is once you export your team, I did that and we have some problems because some people are trying to save the theme into the folder that is not allowed to copy, but that's a very minimal issue. If you have any questions, I will help you later. But let's assume, for the people who are having some problems, that you save the file because you know how every step works and every step works so far until we save the file. For those who could save the file, great, that's it. So what we have here is this file called, whatever you name it, .hwt, correct? So guys, what you need to understand is that a team file is nothing more than a zip file. So if we rename this, this is the small version for Huawei Teams. That's why it's HWT. So if we change this to zip and we rename it, we can just extract. So this is a logic of a team. So every time you see this, it's a team, how it looks like this. It's just a bunch of folders, images, and 4 text files. That is the coding process of a team. So once we open here, wallpaper, what we have something called unlock, that is this. And then we have the wallpaper home screen, that is that one that we generate. So in the future, once you have your first team ready, you can use this format and just do over and over here. So you don't need to use the team software. You understand? You just do it over. You have already the basis. So you can use it. Sometimes some people prefer like this, you know. And also something that is the final thing that is a little bit tricky. There's one place called icons. So if you rename the icons as zip and rename to export to icons, we have all the icons in here as PNG files. So that's it, guys. Like how it works. Like we have the whole process for teams. That's it. Okay. I know it's a lot of information in a short time, but I will be here the whole day. If you have some questions, I will be here. Feel free to ask me, and we will solve everything. Any questions that you have. Huh?
What do we do with the
This is the team file. This is the one that you send online to the Huawei portal. Okay. So another thing, guys. Once you have the team file, you need to send the team file to Huawei so the whole world can see it, right? And to send the team file to Huawei, you need to open a website that is called Developer Alliance. You guys will receive all this little information like websites, my email for personal questions, everything you will receive. I will be sure that everyone in here will get the information, so don't worry about that. Once you go to this website is made for developers that are working with Huawei. I will do it in my account so you guys can see what will be the final process to have your team online.
we click here because we are doing something that is for a Huawei device. We are doing something for a phone. And then we go to member center, right? So we just click device, member center. In my case, of course, I already have an account. You have two options. Ty is creating an account, and then Ty can submit your teams, or you can create an account at Huawei developer. I don't know if some of you here have a company account, because sometimes it asks you to have a company account to register. But if you don't want to do that, if you want to upload through Ty, Ty has an account, and it doesn't matter, because once you send your team file to the website, the final user will remember in the team software when we put the name of the designer, that's what the whole world will see. It will see the images, the template of the team, and the designer. So even if Ty is uploading the teams, doesn't matter. What matters is that your name, it will be the one that will be visible in the team. So once you log in, okay, guys, once you log in, you need to come to the menu on the left. There's something here called new product, right? So you just select new product. Your product is a team. And then you need to find the file. That time is when you use your HWT file that you generate with the software. So you click in here, and I need to check where is mine. So in my case, let's put on the D drive here. I have something like this. Okay. Well, I'm having some issues here. Let's port again. So guys, so once I have the file here, I export it with the tool. We open it. And as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. I will upload the team here. I will just select in which countries it will be visible, if it will be visible in China, if it will be visible in Europe, or even worldwide, everywhere except China. For example, Middle East, Europe, Latin America, whatever. You choose where your file will be visible. So once you send your team, you have three options, right? We have team details that will basically show to you how it will look in the store. So your team will look like this. These are your icons, this is your cover image, and this is your home. So you check, everything's fine. In my case, the name is blah, 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 blah. So team service is the only part that could be tricky. In this one, we need to select the information that we want. So we click in the cross again, confirm there is a team. And then, as I said, we just manage where this file will be available. So in my case, there's China and there's other. So once you think about other, is everything else, like Middle East, Europe, America, Africa, everything. So you can select, oh, I want my team only to be available in Europe, and I don't want it to be available in France for some reason. So that's it, like, and then you select the categories. So, okay, my team is cute, and my team is fresh and cool. So that's it, guys. Once you click publish in here, your team is online. Someone in Huawei will check there's nothing wrong with your team. If there's something wrong, they will reply to you what you should change. It never happens. Only if you are doing something wrong with the file formats. So you publish, and that's it. The whole world can see your team. So in a nutshell, I know there is a lot of information, but that's what we should do. Okay. And also, as I said, If you send 5 teams with unique wallpapers and icons, you guys get a team from a phone from us. And in next year, the next few months, we are getting the revenue, so you can also make money with teams. So maybe it's a good idea to start to see how it works and to submit some teams. And as I said, if you have some problems to create an account, use Thai account, because at the end of the day, what the whole world will see is your name. Okay? Thank you, guys.